everyone, welcome to Quarantine Coffee Corner. My name is still Kristen, which I hope you know because most of you know me, and I would like to show you my new sofa. Look at that. I have throw pillows now. Do you know how cool that makes me? I think it's actually a minus cool factor, but it makes me an adult. I'm fairly sure of that. So I made this mostly because a friend said he wanted me to eat one of my little lasagna cupcakes on camera, and this is the last one, and I really wanted to eat it. So I'm gonna eat it now and do a little quarantine coffee corner, because I haven't made one this week either. I'm not sure if I told you guys this in the last one, but it's been confirmed I'm gonna be in here for a little while longer. Japan is still deciding whether or not to extend its state of emergency. I don't know if they've decided since the last time I've checked, but they're still kind of like, oh, we might not. But for sure, school I think is canceled for another month, which means I'm not going back. Either way, my CEO has decided we're not going back for another month at least. I also found out when I got my paycheck 4 days ago that they're still paying me for my commute fee, even though I haven't been commuting. So not only did I get a raise, I also get to keep all the money from my commute fee. So I made an extra 300 bucks this month. Woohoo! For people who aren't in on the saga of the cupcake lasagna, I was gonna make lasagna. My grandmother is, my great-grandmother, my grandfather's mother is from Italy, and there's like a family recipe of lasagna that got passed on to my grandmother. And then before she died, she passed it on to me and like one of my cousins. So I tried to make it with what little ingredients I could kind of scrape together, because lasagna is not a thing here. So finding lasagna noodles involves going to like specialty stores and paying like exorbitant prices, and I didn't feel like doing that. I'm like, I can make my own pasta. I know how to make pasta. I've made pasta noodles before, like, 10 years ago or something, so I can do it again. It's fine. Turns out I still can't do it. I couldn't really do it then. I thought it'd be fine now. I was wrong. This is my noodle. Okay, that's my lasagna. Look how thick that lasagna noodle is. I also found out that apparently pasta is like a popular thing right now with like people not being able to go outside. So all the pasta sauce is gone, and when my grandmother made it, she just used like Hunt's like pasta sauce, and then she added a bunch of stuff to it. And that was her sauce, like meat and stuff. I couldn't find any pasta sauce anywhere, so I was like, I can make it. I've seen on YouTube how people make pasta sauce, and I've basically made pasta sauce before, so I'll be fine. Turns out I wasn't fine. Like, it's a very chunky sauce. It's sauce-ish. You can kind of see the sauce in there. It's a little saucy. Also, ricotta cheese is not a thing here. So I had to make my own ricotta, and I was like, I know how to do it. I've done it before, but I've done it for like spreads, or I've like added other things to it like sugar and cinnamon. I've done before as like kind of like a pizzella spread, which was delicious. And I've also just used it in other things, but like there's not a lot of, like 1 gallon or like 1 liter of milk doesn't get you a whole lot of ricotta. It was not enough for all these cupcakes, but it's simply enough. Also, I added like 1 egg to the ricotta because you're supposed to add egg. Probably should have made it half an egg. 1 egg was way too many, but it is still delicious. I also have spinach in here, like way too much spinach, but I didn't want to waste any of the spinach, so I just threw it all in because I like spinach anyway, which is why it's so spinachy. But I mean, it's tomato, it's cheese, it's pasta, it's spinach, it's garlic, it's onions. Where can you go wrong? Nowhere. I will say, next time I make this, if I ever decide to make this again, I'm not making my own noodles, I'm not making my own ricotta, I am not making my own sauce. I made 6 of these cupcakes. They took like 4 hours combined to make, and that's not happening again. I also want to make sure to eat all these cupcakes today or by tomorrow, because on the 30th, it's my birthday. So I have like this cupcake mix that my friend Elena gave me, and I haven't made them, but I want to for my birthday because I don't care. It's my birthday. I'm turning 29, which is an odd number. Pretty sure it's a prime number, and I don't like prime numbers, nor do I like odd numbers. 28's okay because it's even. 27 was good because it was 3 cubed. I'm very much looking forward to 30. 29 though, not happy about it. For anybody that's wondering, I have a weird thing with numbers where I really like the number 6. So 30 is divisible by 6. And also, Rain B has a song called 30 Sexy, and I'm going to sing that the whole year, so I'm very excited to be 30 years old. 31, not so much, 21, or 29, not so much, but 30 I'm looking forward to. Also 36, very, very looking forward to 36. Don't ask me why these are important to me, they just are. I should also mention that I like 6, but my actual favorite number is 12. It's just that I like 6 because I like 12, and if you ask me to pick a number between 1 and 10, chances are it's going to be 6. Unless the person knows that I picked 6, then I will pick a different number. But if people don't know me well enough, I'm like, yep, it's 6. It's always 6. Also, I should mention I have Hakata coffee today. which is as good as I remember it. I think I might drink Tokyo later today and then compare the two. I remember this being good and I'm very happy to be drinking it again. Today's just a chill day. I have new shoes for working out. My workout corner is complete. It consists of my exercise bike and a yoga mat and like this step thing with like these arm elastics that are attached to it. It's a corner because I can't just have it laying out all the time because I only have so much room. Also, by the way, ignore that mess over there. Just don't look in that corner. It's fine. Back there, it's not an actual mess. It's just like my bed is all bunched up. That's the sofa I used to sit on, which is much lower than this sofa. Oh, I should also mention, I have a much bigger TV now, but it's like the same exact TV I found out. When I got it, I didn't know it was going to be a Toshiba, but I've looked at them and it's like the same kind of base and it's the same TV, it's the same proportions. It's just much bigger. So I basically just got my TV over again, which I'm fine with. It means I didn't have to switch remotes. The remote that the guy sent me was fine, but like it didn't let me adjust anything. But my old TV, I got like this remote from Amazon or something to use with it. Like I can adjust everything and all the menus and stuff, which is great. And I'm very happy about that I can use it for this TV and I don't have to use this horrible, look at this thing. It looks like a relic. Look at this like 1995 looking nonsense. When is this even from? There hasn't been much going on really. It's just been me sitting inside, dodging the outside world as much as humanly possible. Because if I get this thing, I'm screwed. I have asthma and a terrible immune system. I'm gonna stay away from you, Corona. We're not dealing with each other today. Which is also why I've been working on this exercise corner because I sometimes run to the convenience store and I just like use it as a kind of like okay, we're gonna get in a light jog in between getting fat. Who cares? And so I usually like jog there and then jog back. And usually pre-corona, it's like the jog there, I'm fine. The jog back, I get a little bit tired because it's like a little bit uphill, but it's like maybe a 5-6 minute run total. It's nothing, right? It's nothing. I'm not athletic. If you're like, Kristen, it's only 6 minutes. I know I'm not an athletic person. I just like to walk around a lot. I have no stamina. Just a lot of determination. But recently I get winded like on the run there and then on the way back I'm like, I can't do it. I'm like, I need to get back to exercising. Also, I've been getting back into K-pop because I've been ignoring K-pop for like I don't say ignoring. I haven't been ignoring K-pop, but I haven't been like looking up new K-pop songs and stuff for like, I don't know, 3 years or something. Not 3 years, maybe 2 years, maybe 2 years. Just kind of like whatever comes in front of me. I'm like, yes, K-pop. But I haven't like been actively looking it out for it or anything. It's like NCTU had Baby Don't Stop, which is an amazing song if you don't know it. NCTU, Baby Don't Stop. I don't like, cause like K-pop is weird. NCTU is like a subgroup of a group, but now like it used to be 2, but now it's more because they all aged up. Don't ask, it's stupid. Anyway, but that song is great. Don't like any of their new stuff. NCT 127, I believe, is like the normal group name. They have something called, they have a song that I like. I forget what it's called though, but they have okay songs. They're not my favorite group. I'm gonna start a fan war somewhere if somebody sees this. Sorry, NCTU fans. I don't know, or NCT fans. I don't know what you're called. Nicotines? That'd be fun. Nicotines would be fun. And nicotines. But wait. What's 80s? What's 80s? Or A-Tinies, I think there are. Man, fan groups are weird. I'm still upset that BAP's fans were not called warriors and we were called babies instead. If there's one word I hate more than anything else in English, it's the word baby as like a way to talk to somebody that you're like romantically involved with. I hate it. I hate it on a level nobody understands. My family and I used to watch The Amazing Race. We knew a guy that was on it, but then I don't know if it was that season or a different season, but there was these 2 people who were like dating or engaged or something. And they called each other baby. And I remember being a little kid watching that show with these guys going, baby, come on, baby, hold my hand, baby, can you hear me, baby, just reach your baby, reach out your hand. I'm sitting there like, I'm going to find you all in whatever country you're in, and I'm going to stab you in the eye. Stop saying baby. For the love of God, stop saying baby. And I think that hatred is just carried with me throughout all these years. Period, end note, end of discussion. So yeah, the fact that I like BAP and that like the fan group was called babies, it was like, I don't like it. Also, EXOs being, was it XOM? Or no, XOLs, XOLs, because it's between M and K. It's like you missed a prime chance to call yourself exotics. I'm still angry about that. Maybe I'm just old, guys. I say that, but I like new music. It's just I don't like a lot of new music. Just take me back to like 2010 to 2014, and that's a happy Kristen right there. Maybe 2015, because that's when Guyin's Paradise Lost came out, which is one of my favorite songs of all time. If you have not watched Guyin's Paradise Lost, please go watch Gain's Paradise Lost. Gain is forever my girl crush. I love Gain. I love her so much. Some of you might actually know her. She was the girl in Gentleman by Psy. And she does her like little abracadabra brown-eyed girls dance, which is great. Hyuna is the other girl from Gangnam Style, if you don't know her. Hyuna. I like For a Minute. I don't mind Hyuna as a human being. I hate her music though. Her solo music is... Like, I get it, Hyuna. You're sexy. Can you please not make all of the sexual innuendo jokes ever? There probably is a bunch of Hyuna songs that aren't sexual innuendos that I just don't know about because I don't care enough to actually go look them up. But guess what? I don't care enough to go look them up. K-pop is like a horrible rabbit hole that people fall down. I know, this has become a K-pop talk. This is probably gonna be called like exercise in K-pop. Lasagna exercise in K-pop. There's my title right there. I fell into K-pop accidentally. I actually was listening to Inuyasha. If you guys know what Inuyasha is, it's an anime that I used to love a lot. I still love Inuyasha. But one of the like ending credit songs was called Every Heart, I believe. Yeah, Every Heart, and that's by BoA. And it's in Japanese, so I assumed it was a Japanese song. And I got that along with a bunch of like TM Revolution and Utaru Hikaru songs and stuff. Kana Nishino. One day, when I was getting better at Japanese, I was listening to the song Fire, which I also got because I was like, ooh, BoA, let's go get a bunch of BoA songs. This is definitely legally all done, not on LimeWire at all. We're talking pretty far back, people. Now that I've incriminated myself. I was like, huh. I was trying to listen for like the word like des and wa and ga, which are like particles and like the be verb kinda. Japanese does not have a direct translation of to be, which is always fun. Sometimes it's des, sometimes it's aru, sometimes it's iru. It's all up to you to figure out when. But I was listening for like these words, and I was trying to listen for like watashi and anata and words that you actually don't hear all that often in songs. But I was still like noticing like phonetic sounds that don't exist in Japanese. Like the ng sound is not a thing in Japanese. And also, like, ending on consonants is not really a thing in Japanese besides, like, N/M. So I was like, huh. So I looked it up, and BoA is Korean. And I looked her up, and I looked up Rain B, who was also popular around that time. And I was like, cool, these are great songs. And I, like, added them, and I did not look into Korean music anymore. And then later on, somebody told me they were in the group Beast. I don't know how legit that was. At the time, I just didn't care, so I assumed it was true because I was like, yeah, okay, sure, you're running around parading as like some foreign boy band member, don't care. And then one day I was looking up more BoA songs, and it recommended Shiny's Lucifer to me, and that was the end of my life. I should say, in between that, there was also like a time when I was like listening to a little bit of Super Junior and a little bit of Girls' Generation. Like there was like no K-pop. It was like, oh, little bits of K-pop. Okay, I know that song. And it was nothing like that. It was like, this is going to take over your life though. Shiny's Lucifer. That one, I know the dance. I know the dance to Shiny's Lucifer. I should say, I used to know the dance. I haven't done it in a long time. I might not still know it. It is not an easy dance. I practiced that. That was like my workout routine, was just practicing that dance over and over again in the middle of the night for like years. If anybody doesn't know, it's like one of the hardest dances in K-pop before BTS came along and like destroyed everybody's idea of what a difficult dance is. You know, if we go back that far, we can still keep BTS. BTS came out in 2013 with No More Dream. And I think 2014 was School Love Affair, right? Or 2013. One of them is still School Love Affair. We'd still have BTS. We just wouldn't have super famous BTS. Which BTS has done a pretty good job of not lowering their quality despite being super, super famous. That's been my problem with 1 O'Clock, which is a Japanese rock group. And they got more famous in America, and now like a bunch of their songs are like kind of American pop. Which I get it. They're trying to find an audience. Blah, 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 blah. I don't like their new stuff. Which is sad because I love 1 O'Clock so much. I shouldn't say I don't like their new stuff. I'm okay with their new stuff, but I expect more of them because they made The Beginning and Chaos Myth, and like Be the Light is great. And just, I love 1 O'Clock. There's no bad songs by 1 O'Clock. There's just a bunch of okay songs now, essentially, which I just want them back. I just want my boys back. That's all. I'm almost out of coffee. I'm not gonna have time to make more coffee before the meeting. I am technically in between classes right now, and then I have a bunch of time later where I'll probably edit this because nobody actually cares what I'm doing right now. I think they finally hit the point where they're like, there's nothing else we can make Kristen do. Because we had these passport things and I made like 20 of them. They're like these like missions that the kids have to pass. It's stupid, don't worry about it. But basically I had to make all these different missions and they're like, please make more. So I made like 60 more. And then they're like, Kristen, you've made too much. So then they're like, Kristen, can you go find online games in case we make longer classes? And then we decided we're not gonna make longer classes. So all this like research into online games I looked into, basically throwing it out the window. I was also told to look into doing kinder classes online, even though I told them it's probably a bad idea because I can't like sing and dance really loudly in my room because like I have neighbors and very thin walls. Like they can probably hear me talking very loudly right now, which is why these are never going to be super, super long. But I made all this stuff for the kinder classes and now they're like, we might not do them. I'm like, cool, thank you for... It's basically been a month of like me getting stuff ready and then us throwing it away. I wonder if I should cook tonight. I don't want to clean my kitchen though. My kitchen is a horrendous mess from those stupid lasagna cupcakes. Maybe I should not cook, but then like focus all of my cooking energy into exercising. There's the idea. There's the idea. I've been pretty good about exercising since I've started doing it again. Like I've been dancing and I've been doing crunches every now and then. Like it's not like this is my 30-minute workout routine every day. It's like hey, I have some time, let's like, you know, do some squats or let's do some crunches or let's pull out the exercise bike while we watch this video. And we are officially out of coffee. Haha, lies, I have more coffee. Always having coffee. Just an addict, just pour it into my veins. I actually haven't drank coffee in like 2 days, which is a sad thing. And just like my weekend, I've been sleeping in this chair. I've become my father. I'm sleeping on the sofa. Though to be fair, it's literally because I had my bed out, but my bed had laundry on it, and it took like 3 minutes to put away, but I refused to do it, and I instead decided to sleep in my sofa chair. That's the kind of adult I am. Alright, well I'm gonna end this, because there's nothing else to talk about. It's just K-pop. I have nothing going on. It's just a quarantine. I guess that's kind of the point of these, though. It's like, just hang out, let's talk about whatever. I've mentioned it before, but if you guys didn't know, if you have like any topic ideas or if you want me to talk about something, it can be stupid nerd stuff. I'll talk about stupid nerd stuff all day. But yeah, I will see you all another time. Adios.